All right, what's up, motherfuckers?
How's it going?
The Facebook stream died, so but it's back.
Oh, shit is off center. It's driving me nuts.
Yeah, man. Oh, Jesus,
Our streaming station got destroyed.
Completely. It got raped.
I taped shit down so that people can't fuck with it. They still fucking.
They
fuck
removed
with
the
it.
tape.
They removed the tape and then moved everything. The screen was down. Anyway.
Can we? I don't know. Like the black sheep is like.
No, this is correct. This is the only thing that's correct.
No, no. Now it's centered. Okay,
You moved
it's
the
off
table.
angle. Here, come on.
Okay.
Come on.
All right.
Yeah. All right. It's slightly
has to
off.
move a
Like
little bit.
we're at an angle, but the angle is fine.
The mic is not centered, so that's
The
gonna
mic
be
isn't
wrong.
centered. It's driving me crazy. It's messing with my OCD. Do you know what we're talking about today?
Yeah. Well, you gave me one sentence. I'm like, hey, this is what we're talking about.
Well, what are we talking about?
The tax and shit. The Trump.
Ah, the Trump tax. Yes. Make FPV great again. Is everybody here, or should we wait for a little bit more? Let's have a look at our shitty restream situation. No, there's people here.
Most people on YouTube, I think, right?
Most people are on YouTube.
Yeah, the red
usually.
dot means-
Facebook is dead
Okay.
anyway.
It's for old people, apparently.
Well, apparently, yeah. I've been that's weird.
That is fucking weird.
Yeah.
There was an interview, a street interview in Hong Kong. The guy was asked, like, hey, so what do you think about Facebook? Oh, it's for old people. The guy's a fucking high schooler or whatever.
Fucking kids.
You don't know shit.
Yeah. Now they got TikTok banned.
No, we don't
TikTok's
even
gonna
have
go.
TikTok in Hong Kong.
Huh?
We don't even have TikTok in Hong Kong.
Well, it got banned.
It's banned.
Yeah. And now it's gonna get banned in the U.S. Guess what? Welcome back to Boomer Town.
Only
Kids
YouTube
gotta
chat.
use Facebook again.
Only
All right.
YouTube chat's working on. Oh, okay.
Facebook live stream. Yeah, anyway, if you're watching it on Facebook, you can join in on the fun on YouTube as well. So, yeah, well, I don't know, like today's stream is, well, first of all, like, everybody needs to calm the fuck down. Like, somebody posted an NDA compliant Nano RX Pro and said, like, oh, this is the new Crossfire price now. No, that's just Get FPV charging $70 for a receiver that was made in the US, like, 2 years ago?
That was a long time.
Yeah, it was a long ass fucking time ago. And, yeah, anyway. So,
There was a need for it, so then that's why it exists.
I mean, the US dealers are going to get cooked, that's for sure. Prices are going to go up. But,
What is it? What are the numbers? What did they change last night?
well, as of today, the tax rate is
105.
104%.
4 or the 5? Whatever.
So, let's say you buy whatever screw for $10. Now your screw is going to cost $20.
no, you get screwed.
Now you're gonna get screwed. So like, I on average, like a dealer margin is about 30%. So that's the leeway that they have. So you're looking at if the dealer wants to make no money at all, you're looking at a 70% price increase. Right. So.
This is something I don't understand. Like they cancel the small package thing.
Yeah, the minis. Yeah.
The 800 one.
Yeah.
And now they just.
Well, I mean, okay. To be fair, like the $800 rule is just like, you know. I mean, in Europe the package rule was $25, and suddenly like everything just cost $22, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Volume low is when you lean back. Oh yeah, that makes
Okay.
sense. Let's turn this around.
Let's turn it around. Let's get it closer. All right, we gotta lean back, man. We're getting old. Oh, fuck! You broke everything.
No, we're good.
Okay. I mean, we can turn up the volume. That's probably the only sticker that they haven't fucked with.
Yeah. That's why I actually suggested.
How about
we
now?
should get like 2 mics.
Test. No, man, but that's like, you know, like all the other gay fucking podcasters who all have a fucking mic. Yeah, man, all of them. They're all fucking gay.
Just so you guys know, whatever he doesn't do is considered gay.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
It's not. It has nothing to do with being gay at all.
I don't know, man. Cancel me, motherfuckers. I don't fucking care anymore.
104% also directly impact TBS.
Did you see that one? The one fucking. Well, it's probably a TikTok, but I saw it on Facebook. Like they got pulled over by cops, and then the one guy was like, I wanted to be a cop once, and then he's like, oh, what made you change your mind? It's like, well, I wasn't gay. Oh man. 100% also directly impacting TBS. Well, that's what we're here to talk about today. So, I mean, the reason for this fucking live stream is because I get to take a fucking victory lap. And I gotta laugh into everybody's face. Because for the past fucking year, everybody's been calling me crazy.
Over that?
Oh, yes. Abso-fucking-lutely. Like, just yesterday, one of our friends here, I'm not gonna name his name, he
was here?
No,
okay.
he just messaged me, right?
Okay.
And he was like, how the fuck did you know? And I was like, what do you mean? I've been telling you for a year that this is going to happen, right? So anyway, we knew for a year. Everybody else just fucking realized that the tariffs are coming. It's been communicated properly. So we set up a factory in the U.S.
Well, how is it in news? But didn't he say, like, it's...
That's what he ran on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a fucking surprise.
Everybody thought he was... I mean, other politicians say, like, oh, we're going to,
Yeah.
so like,
Okay.
they say shit and then they don't actually mean it. I mean, I'm not gonna name names because then we're gonna end up in jail. But
that
guy, he said a lot about bunch of shit and nothing happened. It's not okay if you say no homo afterwards. So. I think that the minute ends May 2nd, so buy your shit now, people. I don't think it ends May 2nd, to be honest. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. The tariffs are coming. They're probably going to stay because China's not going to budge because he can't budge. And Trump's not going to budge because he can't budge either. And Europe's going to get fucked in all of this because they're going to have to fucking take all the fucking excess capacity. Like the bitches that they are, and we open up a factory in the U.S. in the meantime. So we don't fucking care what the tariffs are going to be. The prices, like in our U.S. factory, are about 10, 15, maybe 20% higher than from Hong Kong, but shipping is cheaper. And obviously, like with there were tariffs on all of this shit before, so those are going to be more or less gone now. So there you fucking go. That's the situation. Yes, Mike. USA, USA. We've been screaming this yesterday the whole fucking day. USA, USA, USA.
I got friggin' pulled over tonight. Tail light was acting up. My chin. Nah, it's because of your eyes, man.
Yeah, it's because of your
tail
fucking eyes, man. You can't drive. Where's the factory? The factory's in the U.S. I'm not going to disclose any fucking locations because then people are going to, I don't know what the fuck is going to happen. We're not going to tell you where it is. It's in the U.S. It's not run by us. It's run by another company.
Who will not be named as well.
Who will not be named as well. It doesn't fucking matter, okay? So, like, TBS products can be ordered from TBS in the U.S. Well, no. TBS products can be ordered from another company that is not in the that is in the U.S. that has nothing to do with the Hong Kong company. Period. Okay. So that's the situation. I'm just telling you about it as a friend because like I'm not involved in this.
I know a guy in the U.S.
I know a guy in the U.S. that can get you stuff, right? And that's basically talking to mostly to dealers because we don't sell like directly to consumers, especially or currently not yet. U.S. factory worker in the making. No. So, okay, I don't want to get too political, but World War II story, or World War One story. Okay, so the reason why Germany was so successful in World War II is because in World War One, all of their industrial base got fucking bombed to shits. And then, because they lost the war, they had to dismantle the rest of it and ship it off to the winning nations, which were, I don't know, fucking whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm not that good at history. But somebody fucking got all the Germans' manufacturing base. And then the Germans had the ability to rebuild all of their manufacturing. And, then they had another guy who said some things and actually did them. So, and he had all the new factories. So what I think is going to happen, and that's also what happened with TBS, is we learn a lot from our mistakes here, and we built a very modern facility that runs almost entirely on robotics, that doesn't require a lot of manpower, and not because we are, capitalist assholes, just because it produces better quality, number one. Number two is because people don't really want to work in a factory environment. Nowadays, right? Like, I mean, you can't get, like, let's say you had to build 1,000 drones. Like, you would have to automate it, because even here in Hong Kong, we couldn't find anybody.
Gen Z motherfuckers.
Yeah, Gen Z motherfuckers are really busy like, doing
work-life balance.
Yeah, work-life balance. I had a conversation about an internship with a German professor yesterday, and he was like, well, we can get you candidates. And I was like, well, first of all, we can take candidates. We don't have to take candidates, okay? All right, number one. Number two, if you bring me any of these work-life balance motherfuckers, then that's like, I'm out, right? Because, we had that one guy, right?
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. And again, I'm not going to name names. But so the professor basically said, well, you're shrinking your opportunity pool. And I was like, yes, on purpose. Like, I don't want to, like, what the fuck? Like,
the fuck is wrong? What? They are shrinking their fucking own pool.
Yeah.
What the fuck are they talking about?
No, I know. I was like, this is a fucking opportunity that they can take if they have the fucking balls and the grit to do it. If not, stay the fuck where you are, right? Anyway. Does it start with is and end with Israel? I don't know what you're referring to. But yeah, don't get me started. TBS Detroit factory, whoop whoop, yeah. Double A is in the chat. What's up? So anyway, just very quickly. So TBS is like, the factory's been operating for a couple of months now. Behind the scenes, some dealers actually got product that was shipped from the U.S. You wouldn't know. No, you wouldn't know. There wouldn't be any way of knowing, because we've handled that like in the background. But now with tariffs being front and center, people are obviously going to freak out. Like, oh my God, what's that going to do to the prices and everything? Well, we are going to be able to help keep the prices. I'm not going to say like at a Chinese level, right? Because we do pay the Americans slightly more. Dollar for dollar, but the advantage is, first of all, it's a very modern facility. It has a lot of capacity, and there might be let's see, we already make flight controls, we already make ESCs. If let's say for some fucking reason, I don't know, some trinkets prices shoot up because they can only be gotten from China, then obviously that creates an opportunity for the people who fucking listened and did as was instructed by the president-in-chief, right? So, or commander-in-chief, sorry.
Canada's here to support.
Canada's here to support. Well, you guys don't have any fucking tariffs. You can buy our shit from... Well, actually, Canada does have fucking tariffs on our stuff, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, anyway, I don't want to get, too political, but basically it's the U.S. growing a fucking set of balls and charging what everybody else has already been doing, starting to do what everybody else has been doing, right? So that's kind of my opinion on it, but, whatever. Coming from Europe, I knew exactly what the situation was going to be like. because it's a fucking tariff shithole. I mean, I left the U.S. I left Europe because it's such a fucking shithole in terms of like doing business and like exporting and importing stuff. Like there's just, like the amount of questions we as a Chinese company or as a Hong Kong company have to answer to European customs for like fucking useless stuff. And I know that's going to be coming now to the U.S. or whatever, it was going to be coming, so we're just going to be like, nah, fuck that. We're opening up a factory in the U.S. We're going to make stuff from the U.S. just like they wanted. And that's what's happening right now. Yeah. All right? So, I don't know. Tell your friends, whatever. If you buy stuff from TBS, some of it's still going to be made in China. Some of it's still going to be made in the U.S. Or some of it will be starting to be made in the U.S. We won't have like a separate product line or anything. The whole company structures were moved around a couple of months ago to make sure that all of this was, perfectly legal and everything in order, because, like the Chinese government obviously has requirements towards those kind of things, as does the U.S. government. So I think I already alluded to this, like Singapore TBS as a company moved to Singapore and is now licensing all of that information out to like the different factories, Hong Kong being one of them and U.S. being another one of them.
Haha, Aaron, IHOP forever. Yeah, I know. IHOP. Don't let FPV community die.
Well, okay. In general, it's not going to kill FPV, right? Europeans also have FPV, and they're also taxed to fucking shits. So, it's just everything just costs more in Europe, right? Mm. It's like 20-30% more, I think, for like a Nintendo Wii or like you can compare the prices. That's where you're going to end up.
Nintendo Wii.
Well, that's just a big topic right now, right? I don't know. Yeah, you can compare the prices between like commodity electronics, and that's just how things are going to go. Like if you buy DJI goggles in Europe, you're going to get raped on price. And that's why like when people travel to the United States or to Hong Kong, they buy shit.
Yeah. Open it up, unbox it.
Unbox it, bring it back and say like, what up, motherfucker? I've owned this for 2 years.
Bought it here.
Bought it here, motherfuckers. And the other 15 goggles too, motherfucker. Because I like to travel with spares. Yeah. Do you have to use a Singaporean accent? Oh no. I grew up in Singapore, so I can. No I can. $3,000. Yeah. Okay, so that's the situation. I just wanted to basically like calm people down because everybody was freaking out. Mike was telling me like, hey man, people are losing their shits. People are going to be rushing for the fucking shelves and buying up shit and whatever. Like, don't fucking worry about it. Worst case scenario, prices are going to go up maybe 10% as a result of this tariff situation, if the situation holds, which I think it will. But overall, it's a good thing. My opinion only. We'll see how it.
It's a little bit of a push, no?
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, if you got a market, you might as well protect it, right? I mean, that's what the Europeans have been doing for fucking centuries, and now they're going like, oh, you can. Yeah. No, fuck you. That's what happens.
That's why I need to buy buy some stuff secondhand. Yeah.
Yeah, or do that, but I don't recommend buying secondhand stuff. At least for FPV, usually. Any plans for dual band 900 2.4 gigahertz crossfire module? Asking for a friend. We don't leak stuff.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
By the way, the message is gone, but somebody was asking, what is your favorite restaurant in the Domain Mall? I don't know who that is, but...
Well, it's either Mike or Aaron, right?
No, it was
No?
the name I didn't recognize.
Okay.
Somebody knows.
Somebody knows.
Or
Well,
it's
because
using
you're a
the-
fucking food blogger. You've been blogging from the domain.
food blogger. Oh man, every time I hear this,
Wayne's a food blogger. Follow him on Instagram. You'll get all the greatest tips from like the FPV KOL. He'll give you like great places to eat, great places for cocktails.
yeah, the name is Wayne.fpv. F is for food.
Yeah. And what's the PV stand for?
I don't know.
Can we work on tracker? What dealer we were talking about? What the one? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh man.
Is it possible to make a no solder stack for 5-inch? No. Okay. The reason why you want no solder is because
was
you
the-
can't solder.
that was the
no. Yeah. Okay. It was the cube. So that one was already like, oh, holy shit. But then that was the rotor riot thing. You remember with the fucking screws?
Oh,
like the electrical shit. No, it's just way more like soldering is just way better. Okay. I mean, the only thing that we might think about doing is like pre-solder the MT30s, but then you have to buy motors that have MT30s, and then you're kind of limited, right? So,
and
I
then
don't
some
know.
pilots will complain because they don't want an extra weight on the MT30s, and
Yeah.
they're gonna desolder it or cut it off and then solder back on.
yeah,
So we're back to square one.
yeah. Mavlink telemetry mirror. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's doable, but it's very very difficult. So it's a very niche application. So to be honest, like right now, we do not really have a lot of time. There's a lot of engineering going on back behind the scenes. On products that are completely fucking irrelevant. And that nobody's asked about in this stream. So, but yeah, so that's kind of like our main priority right now.
I'm fine with soldering, but it's a barrier for some people. They gotta grow a set.
Yeah, they got to learn. I mean, if you want to buy a no solder drone, you really can't beat DJI. And if you want to fly FPV, you got to learn how to solder. Like these are just like competing requirements. Like we can't make the drones are so hard to fly. Like if you make it so that any idiot can buy them, which technically speaking, the ready to flies are already doing. But if you make them like that, then shit's just gonna get out of hand.
Vendetta was pretty close to no solder build. Yeah. Yeah?
Mini Mojito
I
end
didn't
of
say that.
end of year.
Where's that? End of year? I don't know. I guess June is also kind of end of the year.
It kind of is, yeah. I mean, the year's got to end at some fucking point, right? Might as well make it in June. If it smells like chicken, you're holding it wrong. I guess that's the solder.
Oh,
yeah.
that photo, that
Yeah,
stock
yeah,
photo of
yeah.
the guy holding it.
Learning how to repair is an amazing skill to have in general. FPV repair lessons can be used for, yeah, exactly. When Tango 69. Also, the 69 is still in the pipeline. Oh my God. Bane of my fucking existence. Did they actually fix the issue?
I just had that conversation this morning. Yeah.
Did they fix it now or no? All right. Like, awesome. So yeah,
Don't read my lips.
it's coming in June.
End of the year.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Wayne's got to continue to do some food blogging for lunch.
Yes. Follow me on Instagram.
Follow him on Instagram, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
I don't know what the kids say
Join the
these days.
Patreon shit.
Yeah, join the Patreon.
OnlyFans, whatever.
Yeah. And we're heading out. Just don't panic. Tariffs are coming. I don't know if they're a good thing or not, but they're coming. And TBS products will not raise in price too much. The more that the tariffs will come, the more we will manufacture in the U.S. And then,
we gotta make like a keep calm and keep flying T-shirt. So whenever this kind of shit happens,
Oh,
we just
yeah,
have to
yeah.
wear that on the stream. It's like,
yeah.
we're here again. Like, chill out. I just understood the stream title. Yeah.
Okay, well, it took you a while. We've been at it for 30 minutes. What's the current mojito speed record? I think mine was 260. Mojito news. They landed in the U.S. a day before the fucking tariffs went into effect.
Ooh.
Sneaked right through, like the slippery motherfuckers that they are. And they will be reaching our U.S.-based factory this week.
Yeah.
And then they will be
distributed to
distributed to
dealers
the
in the
dealers.
U.S.
So, mojitos will be available. Those are not going to be made in the U.S., okay? We're not going to be making fucking foam planes in the U.S. So, get them while the prices are what they are. With the tariffs and shit, the prices may go up. And, yeah. Trump waited for the mojitos to land. I know he did, man.
Yeah.
I know he fucking did.
That's why we're shipping him some.
Yeah.
I would own all the shirts and
Trump
hats
doesn't
at this
drink.
point.
Do you know that?
He doesn't drink?
He doesn't drink.
Really?
No, he never had a sip of alcohol in his life. He never smoked a
sip.
cigarette, and he never had a sip of alcohol in his life. That's what he claims.
That's a fucking lie. That's
don't know.
not even a sip.
I don't know.
Okay.
I was gonna say something. I managed to control it.
Me too. That's why
I was like,
that's why this fucking dead air just like,
yeah. What can dealers get from the U.S. factory? Everything or certain products? Go to triumphmanufacturing.com and check it out. Triumph with a PH manufacturing.com.
It's the antenna name, by the way.
Just like the TBS Triumph. Triumphmanufacturing.com. You can check out the products that you can buy there. But the product line is ever increasing. So like whatever you're checking out there, it might be an old website. Like the guys over there, they're not really prioritizing websites. They're currently very busy making shit for you guys. Mike Chin, I've never done any drugs either. Ever. Of course. We wouldn't have hired you if you did.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Gotta go blogging.
Wayne's got a blog. I've got other shit to do. Well, food blog. We got to be very specific.
Right.
Regular blogs are gay. Yeah. Enjoy. Have a good one. And bye-bye.
Later.